Hello everyone, welcome to all. In this video, I'm going to talk about OOPS concepts. Before going to start, you should know what is OOP. The abbreviation or full form of OOP is Object Oriented Programming. Here, object is there. That means the name object itself says we can use objects in programming. That is, the name object itself says uses objects in programming. Let's see the definition. OOP is a programming model. The main aim or purpose of OOP is to implement a real-world entities. Let's write. OOP is a programming model the main aim of a OOP is to implement a real world entities like inheritance, polymorphism, data hiding, etc. This is the definition. What is OOP? OOP is a programming model. The main aim of a OOP is to implement a real-world entities like inheritance, polymorphism, data hiding, and etc. Coming to the main topic, OOPS concepts. OOPS concepts also called as pillars. Let's see what are those. Object and class, inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction. These are the OOPS concepts or main pillars of the OOP. Let's discuss one by one. Coming to the object and class. What is an object? Let's see. What is object? Object is a real world entity. It has some behavior and state. Let's write. Object is a real world entity. It has state and behavior. For example, book, pen, human, chair, etc. What is the object? Object is a real world entity. It has state and behavior. For suppose human. Human is an entity. Human has name, some color, height, and human has some behavior. That means walk, read, talk. Human can be perform this task. So here human is entity, name, color, height. These are states. And what are the tasks performed by the human? These are behavior. So this is about object. Coming to the class. Let's see what is class. What is class? We can simply say that class is a collection of objects. It is a blueprint that object follows. Let's write. It is a collection of objects. Collection of objects. It is blueprint that object follows. Let's take example. We'll get a clear idea. For example, take classroom as an example. Classroom. Classroom has students, books, board, chairs. So here classroom is class. Here classroom is class. These students' books both are objects. So we can simply say it, class is a collection of objects, and also we can call object is a instant of class. So class is a collection of objects and the object is an instant of class. Coming to the second one, what is inheritance? Inheritance is a process of acquiring fields and methods from one class to another class. It is nothing but process of taking the properties from one class to another class. Let's write. What is inheritance? Inheritance is the process of acquiring feeds and methods from one class to another class. One class to another class. Here, feeds are variables. And methods are behavior. Fields are variables, methods are behavior. So, what is inheritance? Inheritance is a process of acquiring variables and methods from one class to another class. Let's take an example. Take parent class and child class. Parent class, child class. Here, parent class giving the qualities to the child class and the child class taking the qualities from the parent class. We can also call parent class as super class or base class, and child class also called as derived class and subclass. So, what is inheritance? Inheritance is a acquiring the methods and variables from one class to another class. It is inheritance. There are some types in inheritance like single level, multi-level, hybrid level. But here I am discussing only the basic part. What is inheritance, what is class, what is polymorphism. That are OOPS concepts. We are just discussing what is what. We'll discuss in depth in further videos. Coming to the third one, that is polymorphism. What is polymorphism? The name polymorphism itself says poly means many, morphism means forms. So it means it is an ability to take variables and methods in different forms. Let's write. It is an ability to take variables and methods in different forms. Different forms. What is polymorphism? Poly means many, morphism means forms. So, polymorphism means it is an ability to take variables and methods in different forms. Let's take an example, then we will get a clear idea. Take add integer, add float, long, and take another one, double. So here we are taking variables and methods in different forms. So this is about polymorphism. There are two types in polymorphism: compile time, runtime. But we will discussing only basic parts. So we will discuss in depth in further videos. Coming to the fourth one, that is encapsulation. What is encapsulation? It is a binding the data of variables and methods into a single unit. Let's write. It is a binding data of variables and methods into a single group. So what is encapsulation? It is a binding of variables and methods into a single group. Let's take an example. It has class has name, variable, methods. So binding of variables and methods into a single unit, it is encapsulation. For example, class has student is student name, variables, ID number, some date of birth, and the methods are read, walk, talk, etc. So here name is student, so these are variables, methods. So encapsulation is binding of data into one group. It is encapsulation. Coming to the final one, that is abstraction. What is abstraction? Abstraction is a hiding internal information and showing only essential information. That is what is main functionality is there. They are showing only that information. It means hiding the internal information, just showing essential information. Let's write. Abstraction is hiding internal information and showing only essential information. That is main functionality. So what is abstraction? Abstraction is a hiding internal information and showing only main functionality. Let's take example. Let's take example as phone call. In phone call, we don't know what is the internal process, but we are talking in the phone. So phone call is the example of abstraction. Guys, this is about today's video. I hope you like it and share it to your friends. And for more videos, do subscribe my channel. Thank you.